see me a bit better in on the video. I'm gonna go live real quick. And that one is having some trouble there with that one. That's all right. We'll just go with this one today. All right. So, everyone, we are going to start here. Everybody, feet together, arms out. Attention. Good job, everybody. Bow on in. Everybody, down on your front for a 30-second plank. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Everybody up. Good job, everyone. All right, next up, we're going to do 20 jumping jacks. Going to do 20 jumping jacks. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good jumping jacks. Way to get those hands up. Nice. That's awesome. All right. Everyone, the last one we're going to do. Oh, looks like I accidentally got unmuted here. All right. The last one we're going to do is we are going to do some knee lifts. We're going to lift our knees up. Try to touch your knee all the way up to your elbow. Try to get up high as you can. All right, everybody? Hands up. Get set. And everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good job, everyone. Feet together, arms out. Come on, all the way out, buddy. Right, arms up. There we are, everyone. Attention. Good job. So, everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a little bit of a review. We're going to go through our 6-count drills. We're going to go through our stances, stepping, blocking, punching, kicking, and our elbows that we learned. And after that, we're going to learn a new one, which is our open hand striking. So we're going to learn how to strike with open hands today, okay? So we're going to be going through a lot of stuff that you guys know. We're going to go through kind of slow and steady, make sure everyone's doing a good job, all right? And if anybody has a question in between, we're going to stop in between drills. If anybody has a question about them, just raise your hands, all right? Everyone, let's move on to our stance drill. Everyone's real good at this one, okay? Everyone, ready? Position, hands up, get set. And H stance right. Try to bend your knees, everyone, like you're sitting down in a chair. Nice. Good job. You're going super low, Austin. Nice. 2. H stance left. Try to bend those knees. Try to keep those hands up, everybody. Elbows in, hands up. 2. L stance right. Step behind, step away from the camera, and bend those knees. 2. L stance left, away from the camera, and bend those knees. 2. N stance right. Try to make sure those toes are pointed forward and bend those knees. 2. N stance left, and 2. Python stance right. Step out, elbow, and elbow. 2. Try to make sure your elbows get all the way across your body, all the way across with your elbows, all right? Everyone, Python stance left, step out, elbow, elbow. Hey, how's it going, buddy? 2.
Good.
Good, good to hear. And cat stance right. And 2. Cat stance left. And 2. Everybody, crane stance right. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Crane stance left. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Try to make sure those hands are up. Try not to let them rest on your chest. All right, everyone? Try to keep those hands up by your face. Come on, feet together, arms out. Attention. All right. No questions or concerns on this one? Awesome. That's what it should be, because you guys are real good at that one. Nice. All right, everyone. We're going to move on to our stepping. We're going to go slow and steady. We're going to make sure we're focusing on technique. This one, all right? So, everyone, hope you have enough space. Try to make sure not to bump into anything on accident. Come on, hands up and bend your knees. Try to stay loose and stay relaxed. And side step right. Nice. Try to keep those knees bent, everyone. Knees bent and hands up. 2. Nice. Way to keep those hands up, you guys. Looking good. Love it. And side step left. And bend those knees. Try to keep those knees bent. Hands up. 2. And back step right. Step away from the camera. Kind of like you're doing an L stance, except we are in an N stance. 2. Nice. Good job, everybody. And back step left. Step away from the camera. Go to your left. Good job, everyone. Good job. Awesome. Good job. Nice. Everyone's doing that well. Nice. Good job, everyone. 2. And forward step right. Nice. Good job. Try to make sure both your feet are nice and on the ground. Try not to roll over onto your toes. Try to make sure both feet are nice and on the ground. 2. And forward step to the left, everyone. Nice. And 2. Nice. Now here's where it gets a little complicated. This is where a lot of folks start to have a little trouble. And step out right. And drag this foot behind you. 2. Right. So step out to your left. And we're just going to have our head turn and face the right. Just turn your foot behind, and we should be looking at the right. Nice. 2. Okay. Everyone. Next one. It's just like that one we did, where we bring our knee up to our elbow. So step back right and bar. Nice. That's good. Try to lift the knee up high as you can. That's right. We don't want to lift our knee a tiny bit and bring our elbow down. The knee comes up. Good job, everybody. And back step left, bar. Nice. Looking good, everyone. And forward step right. And use those hips to switch step. Nice. 2. And forward step left and switch step. Nice. Try not to hop. Try to use those hips. Nice. And 2. Everyone, feet together, arms out. Attention. Right, so this is one of the drills that we just learned this month. Raise your hand if you have any questions or comments or things that you're kind of having trouble on. Does anyone have any questions on this one? Ryan, I'm seeing your hands come up. Do you have questions? Oh, I see Austin has hands up, buddy. All right, I'm going to unmute you here real quick. Austin, what's your question, bud?
They catch it the first time.
I'm sorry. I had a little bit of an audio lag. I couldn't hear you on that one. I had some trouble understanding. Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
What we be doing, I didn't really catch it the first time.
What will we be doing? Oh, what are we doing today for our lesson? Well, what we're doing today for our lesson is we're just gonna go over the stuff that we learned this month. We're gonna go through our 6-count drills, and we're going to go over the stuff that we learned this month in addition to that. So we're going to go through our stepping, and we're gonna go through our blocking, punching, kicking, all the stuff that we learned, but we're also gonna go through our stepping and our elbows. But after that, we're also going to learn a new drill, our open hand striking drill. So we're going to add another drill to it, okay? So, but what we're doing right now, since some of these we just learned, we're gonna be stopping and we're gonna go slow a little bit to make sure that everyone really knows these and make sure nobody has any questions or things that they're a little confused about with the drills, okay? Does that answer your question, Bud?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Just raise your hand again in between drills if you have any other questions, okay? Any other questions on the stepping drill or anything that we're doing today? Hey, how's it going? You were wondering where you were, Bud. Right. So, looks like nobody has any questions, so let's just move on to our blocking drill. Everyone's pretty good at this one. So let's move on for our blocking, all right, everybody? So step out, bend those knees, and X block. One nice strong X block, and good bent knees, everyone. Don't forget to turn and lean. Overhead block, right? Nice, and X. Overhead block, left. Nice, try to make sure your knees are bent, and X. Outside block, right? Good job, everyone. Try to make sure that elbow's a little bit bent. We don't want to straight on out. And X. Outside block, left. X. And low block, right. Awesome. X. Low block, left. And X. Open. And cross block right. Awesome. Open. Cross block left. Open and X. Hook block right. And X. Hook block left. Excellent. Try to make sure those chambers are nice and tight, everyone. Doing good. Chamber and drop. Sweep block right. Chamber drop, and sweep block left. Nice, looking good, everyone. That was really nice. Try to make sure those chambers are nice and tight. Try to remember to turn and lean, but everyone's looking pretty good. Just try to make sure chambers are tight. Good turning, leaning, everybody, okay? Everyone, speaking of tight chambers and turning and leaning, let's really show them off with our punching drill, all right, everybody? And short punch right. Nice, short punch left. Long punch right. Long punch left. Uppercut right. Uppercut left. Nice, looking good, everyone. Hook punch right. And hook punch left. Chamber and drop. Stick punch right. Chamber drop, stick punch left, and chamber draw punch right. Nice, chamber, and draw punch left. Nice, looking good, everyone. Right. Just going to do 2 more after this. Just our kicking drill, which everyone here is really good at. I've seen everyone do this one really, really well before. And then we're going to go through our elbows real quick. And then we're going to learn something new. Everyone, hands up, get set. Nice hands up. Try to keep them right up here as best you can, everybody. And check right. check left, front knee right, front knee left, try not to let those hands droop. Roundhouse knee right, roundhouse knee left. Nice, and front kick right, front kick left. Almost there, roundhouse kick right, roundhouse kick left, side kick right. Let's try to keep those hands up, seeing some droopy hands, everybody. And side kick left. Feet together, arms out. Attention. Nice, good job, everyone. We're gonna go into the elbow drill. We're gonna go through our elbow drill that we learned, all right? So, everyone, we're gonna go slow, steady. Make sure everyone's got this, okay? Step out and bend those knees. And we're gonna put our hands up right in front of our face, okay? And covering elbow right. Put your fist to your shoulder, nice. And covering elbow left. And 2. Put your left hand out. Hooking elbow right. Put your right hand out. Hooking elbow left. Guys, try to make sure you bring your elbow all the way to your hand, everybody. And sweeping elbow right. Go across your body like a cross block. Lift your elbow up and elbow out to the side. Nice. And sweeping elbow left. We're going to take our left. Go across our body like a cross block. So cross block left. Lift your elbow up and elbow out to the left. That's pretty good, everyone. Looking nice. Asuna, I think your screen froze on my end. You doing okay? Yeah, it looks like having a little connectivity issues, I think. Right? So, everyone, we're going to move on to the next one. Uppercut right. Try to keep those hands up, everyone. And don't forget to turn in the uppercut left. Right. Nice. Next is diving hop right. Lift the elbow up and down and forward. Nice. Try not to let it droop down too far. Remember, we still want it about head or shoulder high, okay? And diving hop left. Don't go all the way down here. Try to make sure it stays nice and high. It doesn't need to go all the way down, okay? All right, hands up, everybody. Just one more. Just one more elbows. And rising hop, right? Bend those knees. One out and up. And over to this side. Bend those knees. Rising hop, left. All right, everyone, feet together, arms out. Come on, feet together, arms out. There we are. Attention. Right? Ryan, attention, buddy. There we are. So, everyone, we just went through all of the drills, including the ones that we learned this month. Raise your hand if you have any questions or concerns about any of the drills that we went through, whether they were ones that we learned this month or not. Any questions? And anything about? No? All right, cool. So, the drill that we're going to be learning today is, as I said before, the open hand striking drill. And since Austin, we lost Austin from the stream, it looks like, we're gonna give him a little chance to come in back. So while we're waiting, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're wondering where Sajidan is, don't worry, he's perfectly fine, he's perfectly healthy. He's at home. He wanted to take the day off so that he can get some work done around his house. So he's fine. Don't worry, he should be back next time, okay? So, everyone, for the empty hand striking drill, a lot of these aren't too terribly bad. A lot of them are mostly open hand versions of punches that you guys know. So a lot of these are should come relatively easy to you. But one thing that's very important to know is that for open hand striking, we don't want to keep our fingers apart. We want to keep our fingers together and our thumbs kind of tucked into our side because it's a lot easier for your finger to catch on something or hit if they're all apart like this. So try to keep them tucked together like that and the thumb tucked into the side, okay? It's for safety reasons. It's a whole lot easier to accidentally catch your finger if they're all apart. Right? So our first open hand strike is the long punch, except it's with an open hand. We want to hit with the heel of the hand right here, this part, and turn and lean, and go up and in. We want to pull our fingers back because we don't want to accidentally just squish our fingers against the bad guy. So we want to pull our hand back like this and try to aim to hit with this part of our hand right here. Right? So, everyone, let's try that. So step out and bend those knees and hands up. Let's do this drill from hands up instead of our chamber this time. So what we're going to do is long punch right, long punch left. Nice. And long punch right, long punch left. Nice. Try not to let your fingers drift apart. Try to keep them together. Right. Nice. Next one that we learn is what we like to call the Z punch. It's a short punch, but instead of a tight fist, we let our hand open. So one thing about the open hand striking drill is we just want our hand to follow the natural motion like this. We don't want to strike down low like this. It's a lot easier to get our fingers caught on a bad guy. So for the Z punch, it comes in like this. Oh, and the reason it's called Z punch, it kind of looks like a little bit of a narrow Z on that one, so that's why we call it the Z punch. So everyone, it's just like the short punch. Instead of going like this with a tight fist, we just let our fingers come out and open up like this. Same thing, we still turn, we still lean, we still have our hand shoot out and then recoil back. It's the same punch. You guys know this one, all right? So let's try that. Let's do this one from the chamber. And Z punch right. Yep, try not to slap behind you. It's not behind you, it's right in front, Ryan, okay? There we are. And Z punch left. Yes, try not to slap in, try to go straight in. It's the same thing as a short punch. Instead of going straight in with the fist, you go straight in with an open hand, okay? Nice, looking good. All right, everyone, let's try that again. Let's go from our chamber. And Z punch right. Z punch left. Z punch right. Z punch left. 2. All right, nice. Let's go long punch, Z punch, Z punch. All right, everyone, chamber. Yep, let's go from our chamber. So our chamber's like normal, except instead of closed hands, we have our hands open like this. And long punch right. Long punch left. Z punch right. Z punch left. Nice. Try not to stretch your arm all the way out. It's the same as a short punch. It goes out and back. It goes out and back. All right? Nice. Now, the third one is a bit different. This one is a low punch. It can go down low to the groin, pelvis, and lower stomach. And long punch, our hands like this. Z punch, our hands like this. For low strike, our hands are like this, okay? So our hands are just going to continue the rotation, the natural rotation of our body. So hands up, get set. And let's go from the top, and then we'll learn the low strike. And chamber, long punch right, long punch left, Z punch right, Z punch left, and then take our chamber here, and we're going to shoot down and in. Low strike, and low strike left. Right? Everyone, let's do low strike again, just low strike, and low strike right. Let's try not to let your fingers come out. We don't want to hit like this. We don't want to catch our fingers on anything. Try to keep those fingers together. And I'm seeing some fingers drift apart a little bit. And low strike left. Low strike right. Low strike left. Let's try not to let those hands come apart. Fingers together, okay? Right. Nice. We're pretty good on these ones. Now, before we move on to 4, 5, and 6, are there any questions on any of these? Raise your hand. Any questions? Concerns? Nothing? All right. Awesome. Good to hear you guys are getting it. All right, everyone. The next one is one that you guys are already very familiar with. It's the hook punch, except we leave our hand open. We aren't going to have our fingers point up on this one. We're just going to have our fingers point straight out as we turn our body and hit. It's almost like a slap, but instead of using the wrist, we're going to use our arm. So it's going to come out like this. Use the whole body. We're going to turn and lean just like the hook punch. Only difference is, instead of this, we're having an open hand, all right? Hands up, get set, and let's go from our chamber. Open palm hook, right. Open hand hook, left. Yep, so make sure your hands are not pointed up. You want to point out. So we want to make sure our hand is out here, not up like this, okay? And everyone, let's try that again. Hook right. Nice, looking good. Hook left. Oh, it's just a hook punch, Aiden. So take your hand, open it up, and turn and lean. There we are. Nice. And chamber, hook right, and hook left. Right. Nice. The next one is very similar. We call this one the downward strike. It's very similar to the hook, except instead of coming in along a straight plane, horizontal plane right here, it comes down at an angle. So we're going to lift our hand up and come down and across. It's almost like 5 and 6 of the chopping drill, you know, where it comes down at this angle here. Except instead of using our short stick, we're using an open palm. So everyone, chamber, let's try the downward strike. And turn and lean, and down. Next, in. Turn and lean, downward strike, left. Yep, nice. Try to keep those hands open. Try to keep your fingers together and your thumb tucked. Okay, everyone? Right, nice. Let's go with that again. Looking pretty good on that one, everybody. And turn and lean, downward strike right. And turn and lean, downward strike left. Nice. Try to make sure it doesn't go all the way down here. We don't want to overswing. We don't want to go here and have our back face into the back out of this. Want to make sure we just go down right to the middle, okay? Everyone, let's try hook, hook, downward, downward. Because the last one is kind of tricky. And chamber, and hook, punch, right? Hook, left. Open up your hands. We're doing open hand striking, remember? In, open your hands. There we are, open hand striking. And downward strike, right? Downward left. Comes down at the angle, nice. Let's go there again. Hook, right? Hook, left. And downward, right? Downward, left. Nice, remember, for all of these strikes, we want to aim with our palm or the heel of our palm right here. Try not to aim with your fingers. Try not to let the fingers come first. Try to lead with the heel of your palm, this back part of your palm right here. We want to hit right there because that's the safest. We don't want to accidentally catch our fingers on anything because that could really hurt our fingers. We don't want to accidentally injure ourselves when we're trying to defend ourselves from a bad guy, all right? Nice, everyone's looking pretty good on these ones. Try to make sure those fingers are together. Thumbs are tucked. Try not to let those fingers come apart and try not to let your hands close, okay? So let's go 1 through 5, and if we're looking good on those, let's learn number 6, because number 6 is pretty tricky for some folks, all right? So everyone, hands up, get set. Let's try this one from a chamber up high, and then we're going to try it from our chamber, okay? Let's try both. So for the drill, we're mostly going to be doing this from here or cover and chamber, but we got to understand that we can also throw our punches and our open hand strikes and everything and our elbows from up here too, okay? So let's do, let's do this one from up here first. And long right, and long left. Z punch right, Z punch left. Low strike right, and low strike left. Hook right, hook left. And downward strike right, and downward left. So try not to turn your wrist over. It's not like right. Turn your hand. It's not like a stick punch. You just take our hand and slap down at an angle. Okay. Okay. Everyone, let's try that from our chamber this time. Bend those knees. And long right. And long left. Z right, Z left, low right, low left, hook right, there we are, good job, and hook left, downward right, and downward left. Let's try to make sure it comes up and down at the angle, okay? Right. Next, so before we move on to number 6, are there any questions or about how we do any of these or how any of these would be practically used? Any questions, anything? Raise your hand. Nobody? Oh, okay. Sure, let me unmute you real quick. And you are unmuted. What is your question, buddy?
Me?
Yeah, you had your hand up, didn't you?
Oh.
Do you have a question?
No.
Oh, all right. You just like had your hand up, so I was like, All right.
Nose accident.
All right. No problem. But just making sure everyone's understand what's going on in the drill. No, not a problem. If no one has a question, that's fine. So this next one, number 6. This one is a bit of this is usually the one where a lot of folks have the trouble with. Stand up, Brian. But we're not done yet. Okay. So there we are. So this one is a bit interesting. This one's a bit strange. So this one, we have to start from a cover because unlike coming in from here, we're starting from here and we're going to hit with our hand upside down like this. This is what we like to call a distractor. This is a move that gets the bad guy to go, what? For a second, so that we can throw in another move real quick. So we're going to have our hand like this and we're going to hit it there, rotate and grab, and then we're going to have our elbow come in and hit. We're going to throw that hooking elbow into that, okay? So it's a hit from a cover, rotate, then elbow. All right, everyone, let's try that all together, okay? Hands up, and our right hand is going to come over to our left, and make sure your hand's looking like this, and hit out, then rotate over, and elbow. Yep, try to hit your fist with your elbow. So let's try that one again. And over here, cover, and slap your hand out, rotate, and elbow. Nice. Let's try that with our left hand. So our left comes over to our right here. Then, don't forget your chamber, Ryan. No noodle arms. And slap out with the distractor, rotate over, and elbow. So what's going on here? What's going on here is we're defending ourselves from a bad guy, and we either do our covering elbow or we're slipping a grab or a punch. Our arm is right here, and so we just shoot our hand out, maybe like across their eyes or their nose to distract them, and then hit, and then we grab, and then pull into our elbow. Although, realistically, in real life, you can also do a hook or numerous other things from that point. You can distract and then even throw like a roundhouse kick, something like that. But this move in the drill is really to show you that this is a distraction technique that can go into other things. One good thing that it can go into is an elbow. So are there any questions on that one? This one's probably the most complicated one of the first 6. Any comments, questions? No? Awesome. Love it. You guys are catching on quick. Love it. We are almost out of time. Unfortunately, it looks like Austin wasn't able to connect back in. Sorry about that, but that's all right. Let's wrap on up. I'd like to go through the empty hand, or empty hand. Where's my brain today? Our open hand striking drill. One time, all right? Best we got from 1 till 6, all right? Step out, bend those knees, and chamber. Everyone, long right, and long left. Z right, and Z left. Make sure those fingers are pointing out to the side, not straight down, okay? Make sure they're out to the side. And low right, low left, and hook right, and hook left. Nice. Try not to put it behind you. It's right in front. And downward right, and downward left. Make sure it comes down at the angle, okay? And cover with your right. Distractor. Hit. Rotate over and elbow. Cover left. Distract with your left. Rotate over and elbow. Nice. Everyone, real quick, any questions on anything before we head on out? No? All right. So, just to let y'all, just to remember, let you guys remember, on Friday at 1, we also have a forms class, an ACA class. If you want to brush up on your forms, this week for our ACA class, we'll be reviewing the point, the square, and the 5-point for anyone who wants to join in with that. If you can't really make that because of your schedule, that's okay. We still have our videos online. We still have our teaching videos at oneworldma.com. If you want to go through your forms there, go right ahead. All right. Everybody, good job with the open hand drill. That was really nice. Good job, everyone. And nobody had any questions on anything. So you guys are awesome. Everybody, feet together, arms out. Attention. Everyone, bow on out. Everyone, great job. That was awesome. Class dismissed, everybody. Good job. Goodbye, everybody. Good job.
Can I leave reading?
What was that?
Can I leave reading?
Yeah, you can leave the meeting.
All right.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Good job,
Bye.
class, dude. Bye-bye. All right, and bye, everybody, on oneworldma.com. Y'all have a good one.